Hi again. I wanted to come and share more about the nature of Kundalini, to once again take a look with the greatest of gratitude of the opportunity to have a body and recognizing the magnificence of how we are designed as human beings. It's amazing. So just wanting to look at it from the perspective that everything that we've ever been, all the merit that we've accumulated through our good deeds, words and actions, all of the mantras, all of our practices, everything sacred, holy and uplifting that we've ever done gets stored within our meridian system, our chakras, main chakras, minor chakras. And every lifetime we have an opportunity to call in the highest of ourselves and for this radiance to be expressed. So Kundalini ultimately is the path of our evolution as human beings. What do I mean by that? That there is a process that is something that has been put in place for our development as a race, for this potent coil of fire, energy, life force, vitality that's at the base of our spine, that when we've earned the right for this to be unleashed, to be opened as a fountain within our being, that this is to help us to clear away the karma that we've accrued through lifetimes and through the bloodline of what we've actually incarnated into. So every lifetime we have this opportunity to uplift the bloodline through the merit from our previous lives, bringing it into this family, this one that you've been incarnated into now, with all the unconsciousness, with all of the places of dysfunction. Most families come from dysfunction, let's face the facts here. Some of you have come from caring, loving parents that were educated and privileged, but most people are not in that place. So I'm saying this because so many people are waking up now, and when the Kundalini is rising, when this life force energy is being activated and rising, some people experience this force as it's coming up to be purging out a lot of pain, a lot of physical ailments, a lot of neurosis, a lot of instability. Because once the Kundalini has travelled through, because basically between each chakra is a thin membrane that it's like the energy can only come up to that point until it's allowed to pass through the next point. But as it's trying to, basically we're all in fast track here. You know, we're being overshadowed by the light of the Christ, the Magi, the Lord of the seventh ray, to stimulate our sacral centre so that we can wake up as fast as possible. But at the same time, there is a ring past knot. This membrane's a ring past knot, that if it's not safe for this energy to travel up past this, but it will come up as much as it can do. And if we have come into families that are harmful, as in a lot of judgmental, negative impressions that have gone into our body, criticism, putting down, not feeling that you're ever enough because of the imprints that have gone into your body, there's a heavier bloodline to lift, and therefore the process of this wake up can be really difficult if you don't have the guidance, and if you are thinking that you're going crazy, for instance, which some people can think. They're thinking, what the heck's going on? I'm suddenly having all these energies activated in my body, and it feels quite electrical, and I'm having convulsions, I'm having spasms, I'm having shaking. And ultimately those shaking, the convulsions, the spasms are the energy, the life force energy is attempting to spiral up and clear out this negativity, clear out the stress, clear out the trauma. And to the extent that there's a lot of shaking, is to release all of these energies until the current can flow and every cell in the whole body open into 1,000,000 cells of liquid bliss. That's where it's attempting to get to when it gets all the way to the crown. So this first stage, though, when it's coming, basically the best thing that we can do when Kundalini starts to unfold is to be as harmless as possible, to work with compassion, loving kindness, and stop being in the judgment, to really develop that muscle. They go hand in hand. The second thing that you can do is to make time for stillness every day. If possible, to put it on a very sacred puja, helping you to align. I will put some links underneath here that you could really work to align yourself to the highest of yourself, to focus yourself with the breath and sacred sounds, to make sure that your room is clutter-free, that you feel that your bed's comfortable, and to really work with feeling your central channel, to scan your body and feel, are there blocks along my spine? What are the blocks? And maybe take some time to focus in on that one place and send it love and soften into it. But the big thing to do is to not resist this energy when it's coming, is to just make the space for the stillness. Call in the light of your solar guide that's walked with you from the beginning of time. Take some deep breaths, hold the breath, release, and trust in the divine plan. Trust in your divinity. Trust in your relationship with the Creator. Trust in the teachers that have walked before you, your guides and your protectors. Trust in yourself. It's really important not to push it away, but to just go to the center of yourself and know that you're safe. You're safe. You're in the lap of the Great Mother. And it's her energy that's really wanting to alchemicalize and pass through you and open you to your relationship with the Father, because that's what this is all about. I hope that this was helpful, and thank you so much for visiting me. This is part 2, and we'll keep going till I can give you as much support as possible in this time of your awakening, to know that you're not alone. This is part of the divine plan. We are waking up individually and collectively as a species. And when we get to that point of inner alchemy, inner completion, with the brow center open, being able to witness the good, the true and the beautiful, then we can be a conduit to really give back to this earth. Stop being in that place of absorbing the light and taking, and being in that place of sucking and taking energy. We'll be in that wholeness, that liquidity, that opening into the 5th kingdom of the soul, theta and gamma brainwave states of consciousness, being able to regenerate our bodies, getting younger. I'm 56, by the way. I'm just saying that. I'm a grandmother. Kundalini, thank you. I say thank you for the ability to regenerate and feel whole, healthy, free, within what could have been the matrix of doom and gloom, just looking at it and attracting the most amazing situations and things and feeling the absolute divine fulfillment. So bear with this situation. Don't push it away. Do what you can do to be as harmless as possible, and practice loving kindness, selfless service. And it's really worth studying, and you are studying because you're watching this now. This is part of the study. So much love to you. Ahom Takoyasin for all our relations.